Yeah, man. Shalom, shalom. Just want to try this again. Getting some technical difficulties setting up this live stream this morning. Right? So here to do another part here. See if this can work properly. Just want to respond to this video here. 20 million people cut off from HIV medication. Woman cries after Trump says no more PrEP for world. So first and foremost, giving all praises or honor and all glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Wahaha Kodash. Double honor to my teachers, the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Yakim worldwide that are sincere and serious doing the will of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Wahaha Kodash. 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 1 and 2 to you all. Stay strong and stay mighty. So, I'm the brother, the disciple Koshab Banyame from the branch of Great Millstone, Barbados. Let me start this video here. You see, we in a time since Trump getting in office, he ain't showing no mercy at all. So now, 20 million people cut off from HIV medication. Woman cries after Trump says no more PrEP. So my wife has told me what PrEP was, right? So let me Google it here. So it says here PrEP, pre-exposure prophylaxis, is a medication that reduces the risk of contracting HIV. It's taken with people who are HIV negative but at high risk of exposure to HIV. PrEP prevents HIV from entering the body and replicating. It's most effective when taken as directed. It's important to take PrEP correctly to ensure high enough levels of the medication are in the body. Who can take PrEP? People who have sex with people at high risk of HIV, people who are sexually active and don't consistently use condoms. So when they're living just wild, man, when they're just living wild, all right, no problem. Men who have sex with men without using a condom, which is an abomination in the eyes of the Lord. People with a sexual partner who has HIV. Trans people using hormone treatment. How is PrEP taken? How is PrEP taken? PrEP is available as a daily oral medication or as a long-acting injectable. There's also an on-demand dosing method that involves taking 2 tablets before sex and 1 tablet. This is a dangerous fucking world, boy. This is a dangerous fucking world, boy. Taking 2 tablets before sex and 1 tablet each 24 and 48 hours after. Safety: PrEP is generally safe and well tolerated, and serious side effects are rare. So let me just play this video here, man.
And this lady just looks at us like this, and she's like, did you know 20 million people aren't going to get their medication for HIV? She was like, I don't know what to do. I just found out. I don't know what to do. My friend just called me and I just found out. Like, I'm an artist. I'm going to try to call and, like, get some fundraisers going. And I was like, okay, like, let us know. Like, I don't know what to do either. And it just felt like one of those, like if the building was on fire, I would like grab everyone and be like, we have to go this way. Like, you break the fourth wall a little bit. Something about this, like,
when did it become our? And when it say our, you know that it all comes back down to coming out of our pockets. When these billionaires and when these millionaires, a lot of times, millionaires in Congress, billionaires when it comes to big pharma and the pharmaceutical companies, when they say that rich people have to pay their fair share, that translates to me that we have to pour more into the tax system, and we're already overtaxed. If you want to know what it feels like to be overtaxed, go and talk to Canadians. Canadians will tell you that being overtaxed is an absolute disaster, especially when you put the money into the hands of politicians. For them to be able to manage it, and they don't know how to manage their own budget. But all they do is get rich off the system. But again, let's back up for a minute and let's have a real conversation. When did it become the United States of America's responsibility to fund the entire world?
Because there are the whore that sitteth upon many waters. Maybe the book of Revelation, the 17th chapter. You assume that role. Really, the Lord put you in that position. You see? But he's talking like, we listen to Anton Daniels carefully. He's talking like, like he's in love with America. You can lay here. I'm gonna let you hear it yourself. You see? So he's talking like that really coming out of his pocket as well. You know what I mean? Let me let you hear it though.
Why is the burden 100% on our shoulders? I actually went and I checked the national debt this morning. It's the first time, just on my own personal time, because I checked it once last year when we were doing the Millionaire Morning Show, and I went and checked the national debt this morning, and it continues to ramp up. Even though we're trying to, within 1 week, week and a half, Doge has been in place, and they've already started to pare back about the amount of about $30 billion in cost savings to the federal government. It's belt tightening time, because I looked at the national debt, and for the first time, I got a little bit scared. Now, I didn't get scared for me. I didn't get scared for us in this time. I got scared for the future. I got scared for the next generation.
You ain't been in the next generation, big man. Is right? The national debt is truly roof. Now, this is Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Verse 5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as deaf, and cannot be satisfied. Listen, this world, because of the rulers ruling, this is an unsafe world, big man. Everywhere you go is death. Psalm 23 tells you that. Is right? So a lot of you trusted in this world because you got diagnosed with HIV. Either was living promiscuously, while right without rules, without guidance. It's just doing you want to do. Right? You get diagnosed with HIV. You're going to the government. You're going to the doctor. Oh, we got a medication for it. You're taking a medication and you're still doing the same thing over and over and over again. When the Lord cured cured the man that come war, when he forgave the woman for committing adultery, what did he tell them? He told each of them, go and sin no more. But you people out there continuing to doing the same fucking thing over and over again, because you know that the quote unquote US daddy government, right, got your back. No Trump pulling the car now, allowing a crane. When losing with the mind, come when trusting this fuck whole society. Because why? The lifestyle you living fits it suits them. But no, they're getting tired of you. They're getting tired of spending all this money. So we gotta cut back. We can cut back, but you useless eaters. You people doing a bunch of nonsense out there every day, and you thinking that you still in safety. Habakkuk 2 and 5. Who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as deaf, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. How? Through their policies, through the wine, the speaking, right? Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe To him that increaseth that which is not his, how long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. The word clay here in the Hebrew means debt, big man. Ibadyat means debt. Let me hear it yourself, man.
Next generation after that. And it was at 36 trillion. $36 trillion. There are reports that say that we pay over $1 trillion in interest alone on the debt. In America, if we were flush, right? Let's say hypothetically we were flush and we were operating at a surplus and we were bringing in more money than we were spending, and it wasn't so much fraud and people stealing and all of this other stuff, then we could start having a conversation about who we could contribute to and how we could actually help other people's lives become better. But right now, we are 100% under construction. We need to pay off the debt, get things in order. We are empty. You cannot pour out of an empty cup. And so what happened, and which I know that this is not the thing that has happened for every single person, because I know that there's the anomaly.
$36.22 trillion is the total amount of outstanding borrowing by the U.S. federal government accumulated over the nation's history.
For the person that is, responsible for getting taken advantage of or getting raped and all of that stuff. But what has happened in the culture, even here in the United States of America, is that people feel as though they can do whatever they want to do because they know that they have a safety net up under them. And instead of them making better decisions on a regular basis.
This is one thing I can agree with him. You people out there think you got a safety net. Let me get Isaiah 36. Your safety net is the government. They can bail you out in everything you do. Right? So let me get Isaiah 36, right? Is it Isaiah 36? You trusted in Pharaoh. You trusted in Egypt. Right? And now look what happened now. Pharaoh biting you. Right? That Isaiah 31. Woe to him. Isaiah 31. What's train, man? Isaiah 31 and verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because there are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. So when I trust in this society for the glitz, the glamour, for this quote-unquote safety net, you could do all kind of wrongs. There's a safety net there for you. But what's happening before you, since Trump get in office, he's pulling all them cars from off of you. You understand? So you can't live, you can't live, you're going to make smarter decisions now, though, right? You're going to make smarter decisions now. A lot when they go and hoard up a lot of these HIV medications. You understand? Because, boy, you are wrapped in sin. This is all you know, big man. You see? And when the purpose is infecting people too. A lot of look, this world wicked is scant, big man. This world so fucking wicked, but we seeing the evil root, big man. Me read the book of I think that's said, right? We seeing the evil root, brother. Genesis 6. The whole earth was corrupt and wicked before the eyes of the Lord, brother. You see? Because all the treasures, the glitz, the glamour, you know what I mean? The splendor that this world offers, right? You could live how you want to live without any repercussions. All you got to do is just make a phone call or go down to the office and you can be covered. Trump got sent for one of man. Really is Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai using Trump, man. That was a business, man.
I know that this is completely separate from these African countries where, the people have allowed for the culture to just completely go left, and you got this great culture that is absolutely horrific and all of this stuff. But details aside, people have basically said they've abandoned safety, they've abandoned taking care of themselves. They've abandoned responsibility and self-responsibility. They've abandoned holding their own government accountable. And for whatever reason, we've become the government of the world as far as making sure that everybody else get what they need while we continue to lose. And what you're basically is creating an environment that is going to eventually collapse. And it may not collapse in my lifetime, but it definitely will collapse in the next future.
P ain't coming to this world, brother. P ain't coming to this world, big man. Isaiah 19 verse 3, and the spirit of Egypt shall fail. The spirit of Egypt, this is modern day Egypt, brother, is going to fail. It has already failed. In the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers. So instead of, especially you, I didn't even you tribes, instead of you returning back to your Father in heaven, through his only begotten Son, allowing them to follow when already into witchcraft, you know what I mean, necromancy, when they go to Buddha, etc., right? Just like the heathens, right? And to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards, yeah? Coming to want to go to them for help. When they go to them for help, but what the Lord say in the book of Judges, man. Judges, let me get this here, man. Judges chapter 10. You just take it like, man. This is February 9th, 2025, huh? Let's take it like Judges 10 verse 13. Right? Yet ye have forsaken me, dealing with you tribes. Allah went in this predicament as well. Because she could be from one of the northern tribes. Is right? Eyes all red, crying every fucking minute. You want to live so reckless. And this is what this world promotes. The devil promotes you to go and live reckless. The fruit that Eve ate in the garden promotes you to live reckless. You was thinking about the sight of your eyes. We read Romans the 8th chapter. Right? Without any consequences at all. Why? Because you got a safety net there. But now the serpent is pulling the safety nets from under you, and now look at you, look. You see? Now look at you. So not only the wealthy now, because the wealthy can still get their medications. The wealthy can still get their medications, big man. But the ones you that can't foot the bill no more, alright. Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods, wherefore I will deliver you no more. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen, let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. So when you can't get no more medications and your immune system starts to break down even more, because over time your body became accustomed to the medications, right? But you ain't getting it no more. It's like when a person's an alcoholic. When they can't get the alcohol no more, the body goes through withdrawals symptoms, right? But in this case, you see, with the alcoholic, the immune system could fight off. You know, it may take some time, but it will fight off. But AIDS is an acquired immune deficiency. Your immune has become deficient. You understand? So the common cold can fuck you up. You know what I mean? A little scratch on your toe can fuck you up. A headache can fuck you up.
Generation's lifetime. And then America is absolutely going to be nothing for anybody, and then you'll see a rise of a new civilization. And I actually like this country. I actually like the United States of America.
Exactly. He likes the United States of America because, I mean, this is not the place where you can go and become quote unquote rich. He has become quote unquote successful, right? So he feel that he's part of paying medication, paying money towards the medication for HIV, as you heard him say earlier, right? But this place is going to be burnt, brother. But he trusts in America. He loves America. He loves this world, brother. Is that? But anyhow,
I would ask these people that are crying, why is it our burden to carry for...
Keep saying aura. Keep saying aura like he's a part of it. Because he got quote unquote wealth in his account. Is right? sound like Steven from Django, man. Hey, Master, you gonna let him stay in the big house? You let him dirty the sheets with his black skin, Master? That's idiot.
Everybody else, and they got their own governments, they got their own systems, they have their own choices, and we are continuing to run up the national deficit, but we don't want to do any belt tightening. Usually in your household, right, if you start to see, you know what, we've been out of control, everything has been crazy, all of this other stuff or whatever, we need to get things in order. It's a time to have fun, it's a time to go on vacation, but right now it's a time to work and save and be a little bit more fiscally responsible. When you see your budget getting out of control, when you see that you can't handle things, usually what happens is you pare back. You pare back your car, you pare back your spending, you pare back how much you going on vacation, you pare back your shopping. The responsible people tend to pare back and do things differently so that they can get a different result, and they don't die broke, they don't die alone, they don't die in debt, they have greater opportunities, they then can buy and then invest in more things, and you live a much more fruitful lifestyle, which allows for you to then be able to give. Even when you can go to Dave Ramsey and look at the baby steps, he don't say, hey, make sure you continue to give out all that you have, even if you're in debt. You got credit card debt, you got car loans and all of this stuff. He says, get $1,000 for the emergency, make sure you start to tackle your debt, beans and rice, right? He goes into all of that stuff. You want to make sure that you get a second job, work harder, pay off all of your debt, then you pay off your home, and, then you start to save and invest, and then at that point...
Man, you will always be a slave in this world, big man. This is not our rest, Skipper. It is good financial advice, so to speak, but at the end of the day, you're going to still be in debt. Some way, shape, form, or fashion. You're still going to be a slave. Look at that NBA player. We name, boy. What was that NBA player name, boy? I saw it this morning. I should have taken a picture. Jeez, on bread. Just hold a minute there. Hold a minute.
That's when you can start to, have a little bit more charity and give to other people and take care of business and all that stuff. But you don't put the cart before the horse, because ultimately it's going to slow you down. And what we've basically been doing here inside of the United States of America is we've been subsidizing the world. And we're not even going to get into the whole idea of big pharma, right? Because big pharma, along with all of the other fraud that's been perpetuated from the federal government, big pharma they are the ones that benefit the most, because then they charge the federal government to then distribute the aid, which they're using as medication to, and I think it's called PrEP, if I'm not mistaken.
The pharma, the Greek word for that is pharmakia, which is witchcraft. It is simple and plain. But it's Isaiah 36:6. Lord, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed. The Lord already broken the staff of the wicked. Isaiah the 14th chapter. And that you see people like her on the left, right? Losing it. 20 million people cut off from HIV medication. And no more PrEP, no more the tablets to prevent the the liquid forms, brother. But anyhow, Lord, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt. Whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. And I tell you, since Trump took over, we've seen a surge of activities happening, brother. A surge of activities, big man. So it would behoove you, Israelites up there, to repent, because this society here, did not the Lord say this? I see Satan as lightning. Satan as lightning. Fall from heaven, brother. Right? St. Luke 10:18, and he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. He's falling from his rulership, brother. All these tariffs that Trump doing, he can piss off these nations, brother. Just take it light. Just watch and see. Watch and see what can happen, big man. You see? And the message will, again, be already under World War III, brother. You see? So we entering some serious fucking things here, but I wanna. So you gotta be. You see what the apostles said. Watch where you get into these clubs. In fact, don't go into these clubs, these bars. They got some wicked fucking people out there, boy. So boy could go a little pin, jerk the hand, right? Could be next to you talking, you know what I mean? You get distracted, jerk the hand, squeeze out that blood and you drink, big man. Right? And hide it and conceal it. They don't got date rape drugs. So they don't got date rape drugs. What would these people that got these HIV, brother? That want you feel the pain, jerk the hand, big man, that little blood come out, squeeze it in your drink, boom, go on clear from there, brother. You wake up no couple of weeks after you fuck up now. Look, this Lord, boy, this world, let me tell you something, boy, Lord has to come, brother. Because there no flesh can be saved. These people here gone, brother. Isaiah 60 verse 1, gross darkness to people. You see? And it's only going to get worse. The scripture says evils are going to multiply. Anyhow, continue here, then we can short, man.
They're using this medication and then distribute throughout the world, and then we become, the nurses of the world. Now, everybody's going to have to get their stuff together. Your government got to get their stuff together. You have to get yourself together. I can't depend on the federal government to save me. I have to put things in place to ensure that I'm taken care of, my wife is taken care of, my daughter is taken care of. We don't have anything to give to other people right now. Not right now. Not for the next 40 years.
Big man.
Everybody going to have to stand on their
You ain't got no 40 years here, brother. Lord have mercy, bro. You know there's not 40 years here? Nah, brother. Nah, big man. Psalms 49 verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. So another 40 years here, brother? Nah, big man. Too much signs happening now for you to be thinking longevity in this world, brother. It's right. These people can walk about here with the skin falling off, because they already got the jab from 2020, so they already got the jab inside of them already. Lord knows what I'm doing to them. The cell towers, the chemtrails, is right. God damn, boy.
Too. And where is everybody else's contributions? Why is it only us? Why are we the ones that's contributing the majority of the money into NATO and all of these other programs?
Yeah, because when is the whore? You assume that responsibility. Is right? But you saying V, you on the part, he really feel like he really he really love this world, boy, huh? Cause he keep saying V. He ain't saying the American government, he keep saying V. Is right? But hey, you love this world, you can die with this world, brother.
What is going on out here? And most of that money, honestly, if you look at any charity, if you look at any distribution of aid, 90% of it, 90 to 95% of it goes to some mysterious people and administrative costs and all of this. 5 to 10% of it actually goes to the cause itself. And so, no.
Which is extortion. Is right? Whoa.
I understand that women, oh my God, emotional, give all that you can, break the fourth wall, give everybody a hug. Now, everybody is going to have to figure out, they're going to have to pay the piper. I got to pay for my own healthcare insurance. I'm very blessed, but I work my butt off.
See?
And I have to pay for I don't have healthcare coverage from the company anymore. I got to pay for my own healthcare, life insurance, all of that. You know what I'm saying? We got to take care of business. And so, that's one of the reasons why it wasn't even the money that she was making at corporate America. Is really the benefits that you get, that you hold on to these positions.
And that's why the Lord cutting it now, man.
I can't just think about me. I also got to think about the people that surround me, and I got to take care of everybody else. Anyways, I'm curious as to what y'all think. Do y'all think that we should reinstate all of the money that we give into all of these foreign governments and places to where everybody else is being subsidized by the United States of America? Or should we continue to audit the federal government and find out where all of the fraud is and where all of the money is going? I love you. I appreciate you.
So in case you ain't hear it, let me go at the beginning, then we get short.
And this lady just looks at us like this, And she's like, did you know 20 million people aren't going to get their medication for HIV? She was like, I don't know what to do. I just found out. I don't know what to do. My friend just called me and I just found out. Like, I'm an artist. I'm gonna try to call and like get some fundraisers going. And I was like, okay. Like,
You can hit you remember the hardest. You know what? Watch Paternity Court, man. You watch Paternity Court and like, man, these women is just go from man to man to man, or demon man to man to man. And these men foolishness can't too, because these men is going to these women raw. Before even thinking twice. Babe. Let me get one last preset. That's in is it the Romans or James? Let me see if I find that there, man. Let me let us see a player, then we can shot, man. Let me get this preset here.
It's like, I don't know what to do. I just found out. I don't know what to do. My friend just called me and I just found out. Like, I'm an artist. I'm gonna try to call and like get some fundraisers going. And I was like, okay. Like,
Romans 8, verse 5. For they that are after the flesh don't mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. See? Right? Verse 7. Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be. So then, they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High. So, being aware of the signs of the times, all these people, 20 million people, brother. So every time you meet a woman or you meet a man, you gotta vet this person, boy. Like, remember your last relationship, you know what I mean? How many sexual partners you had? You have to do that, because for Christ's sake, your life should matter more than simple pleasures now, big man. Because everywhere love is death, brother. So you gotta vet the person you meet, boy. You know what I mean? How much men you had? You know what I mean? Were you a faggot before? Did you stop? You know what I mean? Ooh, anyhow, man. Wait a minute. I wonder if I can find that picture I was telling you about.
No, like, I don't know what to do either. And it just felt like one of those, like if the building was on fire, I would like grab everyone and be like, we have to go this way. Like, you break the fourth wall a little bit. Something about this, like,
when did it become our? And when it say our, you know that it all comes back down to coming out of our pockets. When these billionaires and when these millionaires, a lot of times.
So this is what he mentioned here. On Tuesday, Schroeder, if he's saying it correctly, compared the trade system and deadline in NBA to modern slavery. It's modern slavery at the end of the day. Schroeder told NBC Sports, everybody can decide where you're going, even if you have a contract. You see? So this is not our rest, brother. This is not our rest. Right? This is him here. The Golden State Warrior. This is him here. See? Because you are yet this day in your captivity, Skipper. You know what I mean? But yeah, now the time to, boy, 20 million people cut off from HIV medication. P ain't coming, boy. P ain't coming. Anyhow, Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Makhar Kodash, Shalom.